All right, ready? There we go.
All right, I think everybody's here that is going to be here. All right, this game is described, the first time we saw it was when Colin and Brad did it in their two-man show. It's since been done on Drew Carey's Extravaganza, or Improvaganza, I should say. And I don't think they've done it yet on the revived Whose Line, which, by the way, here's a promo. If you're not watching it already on the CW at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, the new Whose Line is airing every Friday. They then also repeat the previous week's episode at 7:30 or 8:30 your time zone. They have the standard 3-seaters, Wayne, Colin, and Ryan. The host is Aisha and Tyler. And they've had rotating people in the 4th seat. And as we've sadly discovered, they also like to promote other CW shows by having guest stars show up for various skits and stuff, some of whom are absolutely atrocious and some of whom are actually kind of entertaining. I don't think that they've done this particular skit on that. Here's the background. It is referred to as the world's most dangerous improv game. They use 100 mousetraps. We have 40. That's, I think, more than enough for our purposes. What we are going to do is have 2 of our players, Devin and myself, starting at opposite ends of this minefield, wearing these wonderful masks put together by our crack production team. Could you both test these and make sure that you can not really see through those?
And
yes, I know.
I definitely cannot see through.
Are you standing right in front of me?
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
All of them.
7.
Oh!
Did I get it?
I was holding up no fingers. Thank you. Here, have some headphones or some blindfolds. The next step is Colin and Brad do this completely barefoot. We're not going to go quite that far unless you're already barefoot in it. It's okay. We're taking our shoes off. So
I plan ahead.
The concept here is
At least there's none hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. Newer versions of the game show on television do include that.
Yes.
What we need, however, this is not just simply wandering around blind in a field of mousetraps. This is also, we are actually acting out a scene, which we need from you guys. So can you give us a scene in which 2 people might be facing some sort of conflict with each other? Examples that they've used in Brad and Colin's show and on television have been 2 people arguing about doing the laundry. Something really simple, but something where there's conflict.
Neighbor won't return the lawnmower.
Neighbor won't return the lawnmower. That seems simple enough. So the other thing is, usually this is the finale for most of their shows, and so they can let it run however long they want. We don't have that much time, so if somebody could get out to their watch or their phone or something like that and time us, I'm going to suggest we let this
try
run.
about 7 minutes. That's what I have on the tape.
I was going to suggest a maximum of 5 minutes. Otherwise, if anybody sees that all the mousetraps have been triggered between now and 5 minutes, that can also end the skit under the circumstances.
Why don't you take your glasses off and fog them up?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, especially since I can't actually see her.
He's not seeing him on him anyway. But the darkness will be blurry.
With that in mind.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
We come towards each other in the middle of the room to argue out our conflict.
Only we in this room will know what it means.
If you've actually ever seen this performed, you realize that eventually they all get down on their hands and knees and start throwing mousetraps at each other.
Yes.
So, with that in mind, have some fun, Devins, and thank you for volunteering.
Yes, thank you.
So,
You're so replaceable.
you borrowed my damn lawnmower 2 years ago, and it's still not back in my garage. What are you going to do about that?
I gave it back to you. I know I did.
Well, I'm still waiting. Your wife keeps calling and telling me that you're not even mowing the yard or anything.
That's what you have kids for. I mean, come on.
Listen, I was thinking of selling it in a garage sale because we're getting ready to move out of the neighborhood.
Finally. Well, it might be the
Devin, you gotta walk.
Yeah,
see what's in my yard.
Well, I hope that wasn't dog do. That's all I want. Dog.
I know I don't have that big of a dog.
Oh, what? He's holding it down.
I know I'm on the mind right now.
other tools you'd like to borrow in the meantime?
Well. Your damn kids are at it again, I can tell. This neighborhood has just gone to hell since you guys moved in.
I tell you, I've reached the wall. I'm trying to find. I'll tell you what. You give me back my lawnmower, I'll give you back your weed whacker.
Oh, why don't you just go to Home Depot and buy another lawnmower? Trust me, they are on sale.
Honey, are you and the neighbor arguing?
Yes, we are arguing.
Dad, the kids left all their toys in the yard again. Dad, have you seen my tractor? We're gonna find it in about 5 seconds.
You know, I'm thinking maybe I'll just go buy a goat and he can cut down the lawn.
There's like 2.
Okay.
One
couple of landmines left here.
2 out of the 40.
I think this kid just ended.
That's it.
Yay!
This round cut. Blindfolded break. Well done.
Panic attack. Yeah, I don't know if you heard my hand. I'm glad I had that there.
That's not holding on to the important part.
I